Hello again. In the last video, I talked about the importance of setting objectives for your presentation as being the starting point before you start creating content. But as well as setting objectives for yourself, you need to set some objectives for your audience. What do they want to get out of it? Because what they want to get out of your presentation and what you want to get out of the presentation can be very different. Now, it's often, I see a lot of presenters who get into the trap of thinking, my objective for this presentation is I want to communicate A, B, and C. And thus they assume that their audience want to hear about A, B, and C. Now, it may well be that your audience actually wants to know about X, Y, and Z. And unless you touch on X, Y, and Z, you're going to leave them feeling frustrated and feeling they haven't got what they need. It's also fair to say that most audiences' top priority when you stand up to speak, whether you're in a meeting, whether you're at a huge conference, an audience's top priority is, please don't let this be boring. An audience wants to be entertained. They want to be engaged. So they're on your side, but you need to set out to entertain, to engage. Now, I'm not talking entertaining with jazz hands, but actually you do need to set out to deliver this in a way that is going to keep your audiences interested and engaged and occupied and with you. So think about, actually, how am I going to engage with my audience? Am I going to give them a good time? Are they going to enjoy this? Are they going to get something out of this? Now, clearly, if you're presenting very serious news, particularly if you're presenting bad news, you're going to have to be very sensitive to that. But actually, if you are presenting bad news, I think it's even more important that you think about, what do my audience want to get out of this? What questions are they likely to have? And it may well be that you can preempt them by putting them into your presentation. So people will feel they've got real value from them. So think about those objectives for yourselves, but also the objectives for your audience, bearing in mind that their objectives and your objectives are not necessarily the same thing, but you've got to cater to both. Anyway, hope that's useful. While you're here, please do hit the subscribe button below. You'll also find a link to my newsletter, which is where you'll get notification of all these videos that come out. And I hope to see you soon.